Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. I'm Izzy, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm hitting legs. Today, this exercise is gonna be hitting hamstrings and quads. But me, I this workout you should really go heavy. But I had practiced the day before, so I was already kind of sore. I didn't want to go too hard, and then end up like not walking the next day. I'm still recovering. So it was pretty light. But here I'm doing deadlifts. I'm doing stiff legged deadlifts. I did three for 10. Three, three sets, 10 reps. And whenever you do this exercise, make sure that your legs are pretty close together, a little bit, a little bit shorter than shoulder length. And make sure that whenever you do go up, that you squeeze your glutes, contract your butt to get the most activation out of your hamstrings. And whenever you lock out, don't lock out your knees. You always have a slight bend because you could potentially one day just mess up your knees forever, especially if you're going heavy. A lot of people, like, it may look like people lock out their knees. People don't lock out their knees. It's just they still have a slight bend, and over time you do get better with controlling that. Here I'm doing hamstring curls. A lot of people, they, especially when you start out, they tend to let go of the weight really quick. But in order to contract your hamstrings and get the most out of it, because that's why you're in the gym, to get the most out of your body, to improve, you have to let it go slowly, because you get nothing out of just letting it fly up. So you have to pull it and give it about 1-2 seconds, full seconds, not just 0, 1. Go 0, 1. I don't know if you get what I mean, but um and here I'm just doing a hold. It helps make your it helps with the peak of your hamstrings. A lot of people don't know that, but you do have a peak in your hamstring, just like the bicep. The bicep and the hamstring are pretty similar. They have like a pulling motion, your quads pushing motion, resembling your triceps. So a little bit of the same concept. Um, I sped up the workout a little bit just for the viewing convenience. And I like to put my hands in between my thighs and feel uh, my hamstrings to make sure to assure myself that I am contracting the muscle. Another static hold. You guys don't have to wear a belt, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier, but whenever you guys do legs, you should wear belts. Like here, like deadlifts, squats, anything free weight, you should be wearing a belt, because you use your back a lot with legs, and sometimes I do get a little bit of pain. Believe it or not, you can get a lot of back pumps, a lower back. You can get a lower back pump from doing deadlifts. And one time I was deadlifting pretty heavy, and after deadlifts, I took a little break, took like 3 minutes, and I went to go squat, just a regular 135, a plate, and I could not. My lower back was aching, and so you have to be careful. And so I recommend you use a belt. You can buy one on Amazon for like $20. They're pretty cheap. Here I'm doing front squats. They're different from back squats. It works a little different than the back squats. But here, make sure that whenever you do set up your front squat, you go shoulder width. I like the way that I'm doing it. If you want to do it the way I'm doing it, you just shoulder width. You kind of stand towards the center of the barbell and just cross over cross your hands over and grab the barbell. Um, it is a little bit difficult to hold it up, but you do need a lot of core strength for this. If you're someone that likes to back squat and you're not used to doing front squats, take it slow. There's nothing wrong with going lighter. Usually, I'm able to do a plate, but I was pretty sore. So here I am doing leg press. I don't know why I had trouble thinking about it, but here I was doing leg press. This is a very weird leg press machine because it's very unusual. I don't know how to explain it. I just know how a regular leg press feels. But here I did 4 sets of 10, I believe. And I make sure that my stance is wide and my toes are pointed outwards. And that's where I like to place my feet for myself. You guys can do it any way you want. People like to put their feet close together and keep their toes pointed out straight. But me, I like to go a little bit wide and slightly turn out my toes because I feel the contraction a little bit better. My camera actually turned off because because it died. I don't know. It died. I didn't charge it the night before, so I had to use my phone camera. I didn't have the fourth set out, so I was just using my phone right here. I'm just doing leg extensions. I did 3 sets of 20. Make sure that same thing. I sped it up a little bit, but same thing with the leg curls, the hamstring curls. Make sure you contract at the top, and whenever you go down nice and slowly. Don't just drop it. You can get a lot more out of it if you go down slowly. I forgot what movement that is called. Eccentric movement, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then here I did jump squats, and those kicked my butt. After doing legs, especially if you go heavy, you're just gonna have jelly legs at the end of the workout. And whenever you do those lunges, make sure that your knee doesn't hit the floor, but you do get close to the floor to really get the full range of motion. And I like to do abs. I don't really show my ab workouts on here, but it's very important to do abs because a lot of your main lifts like deadlifts, squats, bench press, it involves a lot of core strength. So I did leg raises for I did 20, I did 3 sets of 20 reps, and here I did ab crunches. And this I love this exercise. I have great upper abs because of this. Here is a little bit difficult for people who've never done this because you have to arch your back at the top, and when you get to the bottom you have to round your back and really breathe out and contract your abs. You'll see in the next clip. But we gotta wrap up this video. If you guys like this video, please comment down below, like the video, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I will answer them. I look at all the comments. And if you want to email me personally, it's down in the description, and we can talk about whatever it is you need to talk about. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later.
Really think you should.